Good day, sir. This is Josie Langgotan from BSMT Buildings. Now, I will discuss about the discharging pre-wash water for NLS cargo categories X, Y, and Z. So now, let's proceed to the next slide. So, our objective is to ensure the safe and compliant discharge of pre-wash water for NLS cargo categories X, Y, and Z while adhering to MARPOL Regulation 7378 Annex 2 anti-pollution procedures and maintaining the associated onboard equipment. So now let's proceed to the next slide. So the next slide is all about the responsibilities of master, chief officer, lastly the deck engine crew. So first, master. Overall responsible for compliance with the MARPOL regulations. While in the chief officer, it supervises and coordinates the discharge operations. Lastly, the deck engine crew is execute the discharging procedures. So those are the responsibilities of master, chief officers, and the deck engine crew. So now let's proceed to the next slide. So the next slide is all about the equipment required. So first is cargo tank, second is pre-wash water collection system, the third one is discharge pump, the fourth one is record keeping logs, the fifth one is PPE, the sixth one is overboard valve. So what are the procedure? So the first procedure is preparation phase. So what's in the preparation phase? So in preparation phase, it verified that the ship is compliant with the MARPOL Regulation 778 required to the Annex 2 and ensured that pre-wash water collection system is operational. The third one is confirm the availability of PPE for the crew. And the last one, review the cargo category X, Y, or Z associated requirements. So that's all the preparation phase. So in the second one, isolation and testing. So what's in the isolations and testing? So in isolation and testing, it closes all tank valves connected to the pre-wash water system. It ensures that the overboard valve is closed and conduct a system integrity test to confirm no leaks contaminations. So the third procedure is the discharge phase. So in the discharge phase, first is open the tank valve for the specific NLS cargo category to be discharged. Then, start the discharge pump and monitor the flow rate. And then, collect the pre-wash water in designated collection tanks. So, let's proceed to the fourth procedure. So, the fourth procedure is monitoring and record keeping. So, what's in monitoring and record keeping? So, in monitoring and record keeping, it continuously monitors the discharge operations and record the start and stop times, the flow rates, the tank levels, and the last one is ensure that there are no visible signs of pollutions during discharge. So next is the fifth procedure is all about completion phase. So what's in the completion phase? So it is to stop the discharge pump once all pre-wash water has been collected. Next is close the tank valve and overboard valve. Then, conduct a post-discharge system, integrity check, log or relevant information in ship records. So, the last one is reporting. So, in reporting, it's report the discharge operations to relevant authorities as required by the MARPOL regulations. So, that's all the procedures that we are discussed. So lastly, these procedures outline the step for discharging pre-wash water for NLS cargo categories X, Y, and Z while ensuring compliance with the MARPOL Regulations 778 Annex 2. So that's all. Thank you.